And the only reason why he hasn't left you alone is because you're not healed. And the healed version of you will be a challenge, one that he is honestly not ready to take on. But I'm about to challenge you. So I came across this video.
A lot of people are too lazy to deal with a healed person, right? Because if I'm dealing with somebody that's broken, then I can show up and give bare minimum and still be held up on a pedestal.
You sure will.
Right? Because you don't know no better, right? You ain't never had better. So if I'm showing up giving bare minimum, doing things like opening doors and pulling out chairs, I'm looked at as, oh my God, he's just this incredible man. You see what I'm saying? But if I date somebody that's healed, that type ain't gonna impress them.
It's not gonna, no.
Because they're used to that. You see what I'm saying? So now I gotta really focus on being considerate. I gotta really be consistent. I gotta show up. I gotta do the things that a man is supposed to do. Communication being one of them. And I'm too lazy to do that. So I'm gonna stay away from the healed person, and I'm gonna deal with the broken people that I can be a hero to.
This video makes the perfect sense of why a lot of us women are so boggled down with so many men during our unhealed seasons. Just think about it, ladies. This is the challenge I'm giving you. Go back into all the times that you called yourself a girlfriend or whatever title that you had fell into. Friends with benefits, sneaky link, side chick, girlfriend. Just go to all of those times. Honestly ask yourself, were you the best version of yourself? Were you healed? And I guarantee when you sit there and think about it, you're going to be like, that is so true. See, the most attractive thing to another broken man is a broken woman. Because again, the bare minimum gets you. You ain't never had it before. He gets you flowers because you had told him that no other man sent you flowers. So he picked up on it, and then he sends you flowers randomly. You get giddy inside because you're still looking for that giddy love. Then you might have told him that another man never took you on a date. And all of a sudden, he starts bringing these dates up and you just excited. Cheap dates though, but you excited because nonetheless, it doesn't matter what he wants to do because it's a date and you like him, over like him sometimes. You can't wait to go. You're impressed. So in your unhealed state, you probably had more men on you and your body than you ever did in your life. But once you enter this space of learning how to roster date, and I told you the first thing you got to do here is heal. Let's look at these options now. Let's look at the type of options that are going to be attracted to the healed version of you, because see, the bare minimum won't work anymore. Because now you compare and contrasting. Little do they know. See, before you only had one person that was there. You only had one person that had your attention. It was no need for him to go above and beyond because there was nobody else that had your attention. He knew that he was your only one. But now, when they know that they're not the only one, there is a roster. Now you can compare and contrast the right way. And you can finally see who is the best person for you in your healed state. Because you can't do this if you still boggled down with trauma. You can't do this if you still think him coming over to your house every day to see you without taking you on a date is just magic. You can't be the healed version if you're still allowing something so small and insignificant. But I want to challenge you. Go back to every time that you was in some type of situation or relation. Were you the best version of yourself? Because see, by the time you get to this channel, you have grown tired of whatever the dating world has offered. But before I can move you to the next level in dating, I have to make you go have a funeral for your old self, because old habits die hard. I definitely need you to get rid of her. Sis, she got to go. You got to have the all black, the flowers, the caskets. You got to bury that old version if you want to attract the best men for you. But as long as you're still operating in your unhealed ways, you're going to always have somebody right there. They're going to always be ready to be with you for the next 6 days, 6 months, 6 years, whatever. Because a man knows he can drag you for as long as you're going to let him drag you until he finds a person he's looking for. I keep saying this. I'm going to keep saying it. Y'all have seen countless videos of it being said. If you are healed, you will not attract the same type of men that you used to attract. If you are healed, you will see that the people that were around you or trying to get at you before are no longer attracted to you. They say you think you all that. You think you're better than them. And you do. Because the old version of you was just accepting anything. But the new version, the healed version, the one that's ready to go out there and conquer this roster dating, well, baby, you're going to have to show up with bells on, silver and gold, and you're going to have the world in your hand. And I don't mean monetarily. I mean emotionally available, financially stable, mentally stable. Yeah, you got to come with a lot of stuff so that you can be compared and contrasted to your boyfriend brother. That's what I call them when they're on the roster. They're boyfriend brothers. Because ain't none of them my boyfriends, but since they all want to be it, they just going to be boyfriend brothers. The same way they gave us sister wives. Remember that? When they had a roster, they started calling us sister wives. Well, I called them boyfriend brothers. So, ladies, sit down. Do that relationship evaluation. Go back into all those situations that you were in. And honestly ask yourself, were you healed? Did you accept the bare minimum? And then apologize to yourself for allowing people to come at you with the bare minimum and you accepted it because you couldn't do better if you didn't know better, but you know better now. So apologize to self in a couple of weeks after you fully healed. Go back and accept your apology. And I guarantee you're going to understand exactly where I was coming from.